What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have another episode. This is episode 13 of the Oregon State Beavers Dynasty. And I am super happy to get season 2 underway. So at the end of the offseason video, I did say there was a quarterback competition. I have kind of went through, played with both quarterbacks a little bit more, and have come to the decision that we are going to be starting Hoss Haney this upcoming season at quarterback. I just feel like his upside is a lot higher than Jabari Johnson's, knowing that Jabari Johnson's also only a junior. Hoss Haney has a higher development and is only a sophomore. We do have Ala and Reichel starting with legend Diawara as our third running back. So hopefully our things don't get all messed up this year and we don't have to worry about that. We have Zach Card, Taz Reddix, David Wells, and we will be working in David DeVito, our quarterback converted tight end that we are going to be working him in. But everything else is about the same. It's a very interesting thing. Like, I could work Bryce Caulfield in, I could work Austin Terry in, but Bowers has definitely taken that number one tight end position. I just feel like he is our best choice. I am really contemplating working DeVito in here as our third tight end, and I just think he might be the best option. Get him some playing time early on and just kind of go that way. Everything else, though, is pretty straight. Jacob Anderson starting at left tackle. Joseph Timoteo starting at left guard. Daniel Oakley starting at center. Nathan Alou starting at right guard. He is our backup left guard, actually, but he is starting there. And then right tackle will be Jacob Strand. He is a senior. I already went through, I've done red shirts and everything, so that's what we're kind of looking like. Dylan Spencer, he's going to be starting at right edge with VJ Bronson down here as well. Right edge, it'll be Khalil Howard. I do want to somehow work Bradley Regis in here, which I'll definitely be able to do. And then Blue Dantzler as well. Defensive tackle, it's going to be Thomas Collins again. And Slade Schneider will he's going to get a bump up. I think I want to give Schneider a good a starting position this year. I just feel like Schneider has, four-star, one of our best, actually five-star if I'm not mistaken. Very good player starting off. Shamar Meikle is going to be our starting weak side linebacker. We'll have Aiden Sullivan and Cord Shaw starting at middle linebackers. And then, my fault, that was our strong side. Our weak side will be Grease, Goodman. Cornerbacks, we need to bring in a lot of corners this offseason. And I'm kind of afraid due to the speed that we have. Drake, TJ, Noble Thomas, and Salulasa Vardawale are going to be our starters. Dunsmore is down there at CB number 5. We're going to have Harlem Howard starting at safety. Ramon Thomas, I wanted to redshirt him. I just don't think makes much sense. However, I will have TJ Crandall playing as our backup there because I like the speed. And then we got Milan Clark and Elijah York here at our strong safety positions. Kicker will be Caleb Ojeda again this year, and then punter will be AJ Windsor. Kick returners, we're going to have Malachi Durant and David Wells. Legend Diawara will be our third kick returner. Zach Card being our starting punt returner. Our kickoff guy is going to be Caleb Ojeda. Got the bigger boot, so want the bigger boot for our returners. Long snapper will be David DeVito. Kind of crazy that he will be, but we have a lot of other guys that we had redshirted. And DeVito's going to get some playing time. So might as well have him get some playing time there. Third down running back, Salahuddin Allah. He has a deal breaker all of a sudden, and it's for conference prestige. So that might really suck if we lose him. Because he's on the up and up. Salahuddin Allah, again, power back. He's going to get some playing time. Slot wide receiver will be David Wells. Malachi Durant. I might actually switch this, and I'm going to make this Zachary Card. It's because I like a smaller receiver being in there. Malachi Durant makes sense, so he's actually going to get bumped up there. And I'm going to put David DeVito as our tight end there. Rush left end is going to be Dylan Spencer. Dylan Spencer. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure I was saying that right. Khalees Howard is in here, Blue Dantzler, and Downing. However, I think I need to make sure that Josh D'Ampiro gets a start. I want to have Bradley Regis start. And I think I'm going to start him over Blue Dantzler. She not necessarily start, but just have a role. Thomas Collins, Slade Schneider is going to be there. And then sub linebacker, I think I want to make sure that D'Ampiro is starting for us at Sam. Don't know why they don't have him in the starting position. But I want to make sure the freshman is in there. And then slot corner is going to be Vardawale. Thomas Collins as rush DT with Slade, or nose guard with. And then gadget player. This. Oh, they don't let me put him in there. This is where I was going to put David DeVito in there as our gadget guy. But that's kind of the starting lineup that we're looking like right now. Not going to worry. We're going to hop into next week because, like I said, we got Houston coming up. And Washington has put points on Damon Kiernan, which is not good. Oh, boy. So let's just take a peek at recruiting, kind of see where we're sitting with some of these guys. First on bowl, which isn't bad. Corey's just a bust with 85 speed. That's the only downfall. I really want Damon Kiernan, though. 89 speed to start. You know, we haven't really made it. I'm going to get rid of these two quarterbacks. I know we need... it's been doing this with recruiting where it's not letting me move things. Hang on. We're going to kind of adjust some points because I'm going to throw 50 on Kiernan at this point. I might actually... What's Monty Moffitt looking like? He's also 89 speed. He's 84 speed. I'm going to lower his to 5. And then Kiernan is going to get 50 on him. All right, cool. We're second now on Hutchinson, which is what we were sitting at before, but we're only competing with San Diego State, so that's fine. First on him. We're up to first. But we got some big hitters on him. Oakland, we're up to first. It is really tough trying to bring in some good players when you are very limited on the funds that you have to work with. Schrader is down, Suarez, and we're up on him, so that's good. Down to third there. Robertson, all the big schools are in on him. I don't think we're going to bring in Katula either, but we're moving up. Number 1 on Iman Wakeji, which is good. And then we're at third on Roseman. I took off my 2 strong safeties too because I just did not have the facilities to be able to deal with them. So let's just get right in here. Game 1 against Houston. They're a little bit better ranked than us, especially on the offensive end. I think what we're going to do is for this opening week. Oh, no, I don't want to go black jersey. I want to go white jersey with black helmet and black pants. There we go. Houston's only 1 overall better than us, so we're pretty even. Let's just get right into this, guys. I'm looking forward to starting season 2 here for the Beavers. Let's get into it. Hoss Haney makes his Oregon State debut. And we are in Houston, Texas to take on the Cougars. Now, we beat Houston last year in a bit of a blowout. And that was when we were still playing on All-American. We are up to Heisman now. Going to be kicking it off, which means we're getting the ball to start the second half, which is good. I like getting the ball to start the second half. And Jeremiah Ballard, 86 speed for him. All right. Connor Wegman is not their starting quarterback anymore. Burst of speed to the outside, and we hit Rashawn Sanford. Who is their starting quarterback? Because it doesn't look like Connor Wegman. It is Ty Hawkins, a freshman. They got Achilles Smith Jr., who's a pocket passer. Interesting. Houston started off the season 1-0, so they played week 0. And he tries to spin, but we are right there to wrap him up. I was not Amari Wiggins. And we're right there to make the tackle. TJ Crandall and Vadawale are coming up to make the tackle on that. That is a pickup of 8. And here we go. Now we got Slade Schneider in. And a pass batted up in the air by Howard, and instantly we get that. Nice. Good job for Howard figuring that out, gutting up, bouncing the ball away. Slade Schneider powering in. He's going to take down Hawkins, the freshman, with his first career sack on the speedy quarterback for Houston. And that is a good start. I would say 3 and out, but not essentially a 3 and out, but good job of not letting them move the ball much. Here is Card. He will not be able to go anywhere. And here comes our new look offense. We lost 3 wide receivers. We lost our starting running back in Anthony Hankerson. We lost our starting quarterback in Malik Murphy. So we have kind of retooled this whole offense over just one offseason. And honestly, I kind of like where we are offensively. We're definitely a little bit weaker of a unit this year. However, I think we're a little bit better set up for the future. Jabari Johnson might be the better rated quarterback, but I feel like to fit our style of play, it is definitely better to start Hoss Haney than to start Jabari Johnson. I like a faster quarterback, and it will be able to help extend our run game a little bit more with Salahuddin Allah. Now, Haney is not a better passer, but he is the better runner. Pure quarterback-wise, Jabari Johnson is definitely the better quarterback. However, I think for our offense, it is definitely Hoss Haney. Significantly faster, which is better for the offense. That's going to be a first down. Because I like to be able to get out, be able to run with my quarterback a little bit more. And if I can do that, and Card can't go anywhere, it's going to be a loss of 2 for Zach Card. Have a lot of run plays on this. We're going to go with the dagger play right now. And Haney's going to complete it. Bowers first down, and that is going to be another first down for the Beavers. And Allah powering forward. They said we only had a few holes we needed to fill in the transfer portal. Buddy, we lost like 20. We lost the max amount of play. That's just going to be, okay, that pitch is not going to work. All right. And here is Jake Reichel checking into the game now for the first time this season. Cardi tries to get it to him, but it's just going to be knocked away. Little bit of a shaky start, but again, a lot of new guys working together, trying to figure some things out. It's okay. It is okay. I'm fine with that. We'll get it. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it all figured out. I'm not too worried about that. And here goes the quick quarterback. He's going to get lit up and fumbling is Hawkins. And we get the ball right back. Shamar Meikle picks it up. And Hoss Haney, he tries to run with it, but he's not going to go anywhere. But Travion McCutcheon in on that play. And Haney underneath, dropped by Card. All right. They instantly snuffed out that Kentrell Webb is there, and we're going to be coming on to kick the field goal. And Ojeda boots it. It's off the crossbar, and it's in. I did not get all the power on that because I was afraid to max it out, but Ojeda knocks it through, and we take a 3-0 lead. You know, if we're not stupid, we take the points where we need it. We should be good. And Sanford with the catch. He's going to pick up about 13. Dump off. That's Impero coming up and getting the gang tackle there. Eli Finley with the catch. And we snuff out the run. Josh D'Impero, the freshman linebacker, coming up with the tackle. Good play by D'Impero on the read option. Hawkins going deep, bats it away. Good job by the corner. So we force another punt on Houston. And Card, he's going to reverse Fields juke after the spin. Get us up to about the 25-yard line. Switch our camera view just a little bit. Quick pass. Reddix is going to make the play. They over pursued it. Reddix is down the field, and he's going to get us into Houston territory. Hoss Haney, a nice pass on the RPO. And now we're moving the ball, boys. This is what we like to see. And we're Ala shed a tackle, but got stopped up. It's only a 1-yard pickup. And we are going out of the first quarter, going into the second with a 3-point lead. Not what we would have liked, but you know what? We're in the lead. That's all that matters. We're playing smart football so far. Little rough to start, but that's okay. Oh, man. And Ala powering forward, pickup of 5. But we gotta run a pass play here, and we're gonna go to Old Reliable. Try to get this ball to Bowers, and Bowers make a play. He's gonna get it, but he's only gonna pick up about 2. Jackson Bowers with the catch. And Ojeda puts it up and in right into the State Farm sign. Yeah, you're going to get banned. I'll be coming in my chat trying to offer bot viewers. I hate that shit, man. There's the return and a big hit from Meikle. Both teams struggling to move the ball on the ground to start. Houston kind of just struggling in general to move the ball at this point. And he is hit, but he hits the seam ball. Ran an all-go play on that right there, and they got the seam shot, and that was a very easy throw for Hawkins, even though he was getting hit. And he steps out of bounds. There's going to be a handoff. Sanford, he's going to get hit, and it's 3rd and inches. Looks like they might roughly be in, and he'll pick up the first down. Ty Hawkins with the first down run. And that's going to be a shed tackle by BJ Finley. Eli Finley, my fault, not BJ Finley. I don't know why I thought it was BJ. And they're just going to go right back to the same play. Finley with the catch. Ty Hawkins running a dink and dunk offense outside of that one deep ball. We hit him in the backfield. He's not going anywhere. That's going to be a loss of a yard. And Hawkins will go pick up 8 yards. I was too busy trying to cover the running back on that play. Hawkins with the snap, the quick throw, and he is not going to get it. It's 4th and inches. They're going to kick the field goal. Should just go for it. They got a 4th and inches earlier. Might as well go for it here. And here is the kick from the Houston kicker, and it is 6-3. We could get a touchdown on this drive. That would be massive. And here's the return by Durant. Going to get it up to the 21-yard line. And Haney takes a snap. He's going to fire across. It's going to be thrown to Reddix, but he can't hold on to it. Ala going in motion. And Card will make the catch, a pickup of 4. That's okay. If we just keep moving the ball, man, that's all we got to do. And Haney's going to get out of the pocket. He scrambles and he slides down. That is an element we did not have last year with Malik Murphy. The speed, the elusiveness of a speedy quarterback. We didn't have it in Ala. He's just going to go pick up 1 yard. So we had a good running back last year that could get out and make plays, and we get a little bit more of a slower power back this year compared to last year. But Hoss Haney is going to take off. He's going to run for it, and it's probably going to be coming back as it looks like there is going to be a hold on number 59. Who is that on? Daniel Oakley, the starting center. That is rough. We had the easy first down on that one, and the hold from Oakley just backs it up. We're going to go over here to Durant, pickup of about 10. And Haney's just going to get out of the pocket. Fires downfield, caught by Reddix. Reddix is down the field, and Reddix will be into the red zone on a slant play that the corners just got tied up. Good play from Haney, stepping out of the pocket, making a good throw down the field and finding Reddix. A massive throw when we needed it from Hoss Haney. And Allah can't go anywhere. It is a loss of 2. Haney takes the snap, rolls out, finds Reddix. It gets slapped away, though. We need a touchdown here. Like, a touchdown here makes this game so much better for us. And we just can't get rid of it, man. And this is set up right down the middle. And just put it up and in. It's 9-3. Bunch of field goals early on. Special teams has been the key portion so far. Haney has made some good throws, though, which is really nice. And that was a good stop. York coming in to clean it up. Minute and 24 seconds for this Houston offense until the end of the first half. And Hawkins, he's going to find his running back out of the backfield. We just apparently don't want to tackle sometimes. And he's screaming in from the corner position. That is Varda Wale. And that is going to be our third sack, I want to say, of the game. But our slot corner coming in on a slot blitz to make that play happen. Here we go. 2nd and 17 for Houston. Big hit jars the ball loose. It's 3rd and 17. Amari Thomas could not hold on to the ball. And we have an empty set here for Ty Hawkins. Got to be wary of the QB run. It might not be a designed run, but he can take off. Hawkins is one of the quicker quarterbacks in the country. And we put a good hit there to jar it loose. We're going to get the ball back with a minute left. A score here does make this a little bit better, even if it is just a field goal. Even a field goal is a little bit better. But a touchdown. Oh, they're playing deep back. Wow. Okay. So we have all 3 timeouts to work with. They're playing deep. We can gouge them for some good yardage. We can gouge them for good yardage in the run game and potentially underneath routes. And that's going to be Card, but he just drops it. I thought the announcers are like, if you're going to take a hit like that, just might as well hold on to the ball. Brother, do you understand? And hey, he put it into pressure to tight coverage. Motion X slant. This play normally works good. They're playing their safeties super deep on this. We're going to find Card. Card battles forward. 1st down. We're going to go no huddle on this play. Big catch by Reddix. Go right back to no huddle again. Give them a bit of a taste of their own medicine. With the no huddle, it's giving us the opportunity to run a little bit less clock. And Haney's going to find Card. Card's going to set it up. We'll call a timeout right there. We still have another timeout remaining. And Wells can't come down with it. Let's go shallow wide cross here. Let's bring Bowers into the slot. Get him off. That's just going to be a little dump off there. Got it. I'm going to let it run once the ball gets set, and we're going to let it tick down. We did what we needed to do. We got in the field goal range. Call the timeout right there. Going to halftime up 12-3. A bit of an ugly score. And it's blocked. Houston blocks the kick. Oh, my God. Well, we're still up by a touchdown. Actually, we're not up by a touchdown. My fault. But we are going to be getting right back into it. Get into the second half. It is 9-3. Quick moving first half for both sides. And now if we can go down, we got momentum coming out of the first half. Here's the snap to Haney, the handoff to Allah, and he's going to go pick up about 4 yards on that play. Our main goal, I want to try to establish the run. That is the big thing. If we can get our run game going, we should be good. The problem is if the run game can't get going, we become one-dimensional. You don't like that. And Haney stays in the pocket, fights off the pressure, delivers a nice strike to Durant. That's going to be a first down. Allah just not able to get anything going. I think we had the same issue early in the season last year where it took us a little bit to get the run game going. However, that was when Heisman was still kind of busted. We're going to go up top to Bowers, and he just drops it. And we try to get the screen to Reichel. That's not going anywhere, and David Wells is injured. That's not good. And here is the boot by Windsor. And a big hit. That's going to stop them at the 22. Wells has bruised ribs. He can still play through it, though. He should be good. Put a flak jacket on and get back out there, buddy. All right, here we go. Houston starting the second half. Their first possession of the second half. And they instantly go downfield and get a big play. So Ty Hawkins has them almost at the 50 already. And Sanford, he's going to get outside. He spins. He's going to make a defender miss, and he's going to go for the first. So Houston now up to the 36-yard line. They are moving the ball to start this, but Vadrawale is there to make this stop. Rashawn Sanford not going any farther on that run. And Spencer was there. He just got chipped blocked. Oh, that's rough. It is 3rd and 3 for Houston. Anything can be in play. A run play to the running back, a quarterback run, a quick throw, and Biggs. However, we're going to get a sack. Thomas Collins with the sack. Good play by the kind of the veteran on the defense right now. And the kick from Houston. He shanks it. Oh my God, he shanked it. That is massive for us. And he's supposed to have the clutch kicker trait. Don't think he was very clutch there. Reichel powering forward. It's going to pick up 5. So good run from our power back. And Reichel powers forward, picks up 3. Reichel in again, getting some carries this drive. Haney goes outside. Bowers fighting forward, and it's going to be 4th and 1. We're going to go for it. We got a nice lane right there in the middle. Take our time. Find the hole. Reichel bouncing into right up to the 50. Some blocker city outside. And, okay, QB runs just are not working. They are not our friend. Gotta hope. Yeah, we're going to have to just hand this off to Reichel, who's going to get to the outside. He's going to bounce it, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. All right. Luke Talich with the tackle there. Haney sending Reichel in motion. Gonna go underneath. Card fighting. 4th and inches. You already know. We're going for it again, boys. Reichel finds the hole. 1st down, Beavers. Just keep the clock ticking. And okay, here's freshman legend Diawara. Haney finds Bowers, spins off, 1st down. We keep moving the ball. And now Allah is back in the game. We're going to go with the outside pitch. However, Allah just does not have the speed for that. Allah is not an east-west runner. He's more of a north-south kind of guy. Got to keep that in mind. But here's a good run by Allah. He's going to pick up 11. And Christian Braithwaite, holding his elbow, is going to be injured. And that's going to give us one more play before the start of the 4th. And Allah 1st down. We're close to getting a touchdown. And these Houston fans are really wondering to themselves, what is going on? Why is our offense playing so dookie right now? This new quarterback is not it. Houston's going to be asking a lot of questions after this week, I have a feeling. And that was a throw to Wells, but no, Timoteo is now injured. Well, that's not what you like to see. That's not good. It's 3rd and 11. Haney will find Card, but he can't complete it. Timoteo with just some bruised ribs and another field goal we gotta settle with. And a boot, and it's up and in by Ojeda. We take a 9-point lead. Can we get a special teams player of the week? Because Timoteo right now, he would be getting that, man. 4 for 4. My fault. 4 for 5. We are up by a touchdown now. Over a touchdown. Up by 9. They can't tie it on this drive. What a comeback and make the play. Good back shoulder play throw by Ty Hawkins. Had some explosive plays. Both teams have had some big plays in this one. However, we just have not been able to convert said big plays. Big tackle in the back. That is Shamar Meikle, the sophomore linebacker, out here making plays. And Hawkins just overthrows his man. He possibly had a 1st down if he could shake one of those defenders there. Here we go, Hawkins. And they're going for the screen pass. They're going to have it. Rashawn Sanford is going to have the 1st down. He's going to shake a tackle. He shakes another one, and Sanford is into the end zone. The first touchdown coming in the 4th quarter. Rashawn Sanford. And they're pulled within 2. We need a touchdown now. That's not good. These long drives not ending in touchdowns has killed us. And Durant going to bring it up to about the 24-yard line. Our only downfall right now with the fact that we don't have a speedy running back is the fact that screen passes are going to be a little bit more difficult to get moving. However, if Allah can grind it out on the ground, we could be good. Try to go with a jet touch pass here. See if maybe we can use this as like an extension of our run game. And Card, he's going to get 1 block. He's going to spin. He's going to pick up about 4. And that is going to be an injury to one of their starting linebackers. That's not good for Houston. You've already had a good way of getting the run game going this half, and to lose one of your linebackers is not good. And Haney, crossfield, goes to Wells. Wells down the field is going to juke back in, and we're to the 30. And we are deep into Cougar territory. However, we need to finish this drive off. We can't come away with only a field goal. This needs to be a touchdown, this drive. And Reichel powers forward, picks up at least 1 yard. Reichel powering forward, another first down. And now Jacob Anderson is injured. And that's going to be a pull. Haney, he's going to go fight forward, picks up about 10. A good run by Hoss Haney there. And Reichel up the middle, first down. We keep just chipping away. This is what we need to do. And we got the legend himself in the game, Diawara, and he's going to go backwards. Okay. Okay. This duo run seems to work really well, though, so I'm going to keep going to the duo run. And Legend, he's going to go. His first positive run will go for 3. This can't be another field goal, man. We need to pick this up. This needs to be a touchdown. And Reddick's, it's at the 1. Oh, man. It is at the 1. We're going to go for this. Legend into the end zone. The freshman, Legend Diawara with the touchdown. The first score of the game for us this season will come on the back of a freshman running back. 3 backs have toted the rock for us today, and each of them have played their roles perfectly. A 19-10 lead here in the 4th quarter. Our run game has been so good this game, and it's been really good since we really figured out how to get it going last season. They're down by 9, so they're going to need to show a sense of urgency right now. Clock's going to keep ticking. Thomas Collins breaks through the line, a loss of 5. And they are now backed up, and it is 3rd and 13 as the clock ticks away for Houston. Collins gets into the backfield again, and that's going to go nowhere. And they're going to go for it. I kind of don't blame them for this because there's a good chance if they don't get this, we can easily punch it in and go up by 16. And they will get it. That's going to be a big play. Tight end Finley, and he is going to pick up a whole bunch. Hawkins gets him back to the line. They are moving the ball. Pre-2-minute warning right now. And that is going to be a sack by Spencer. Hey, the cat's up here. I want to say Evan Spencer. That's not his name. And that's going to be a dump off. Man, just nobody was there. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. So we're going to be able to get a break. Now it is 3rd and 4. All we need to do is get 2 more stops. That's it. And Hawkins, he's shooting it deep. Pass breakup by the corner. Good job. I wasn't switching on because knowing me, I switch on, and that's a touchdown. We weren't doing that. And the corner comes screaming through. That's going to be our 6th sack of the game. Go power run football here. Going to make them chew their timeouts away. Ty Hawkins with bruised ribs. It says he will return soon. That's all right. You don't have to, buddy, because this game is over. Reichel powering forward. And we're almost out of 1st down at this point. Over 100 yards rushing for us again this game. We have been a consistently good running team. Reichel powers forward. I think it's 4th and 1. Here's the thing. We can kick the field goal, risk giving up some points, and this game looking a lot closer than what it was, or we go for it and we pick up the 1st down and we put this game away, and that's what happens. Legend Diawara with the carry. Kneel it. That's game. Oregon State will start out 1-0 in year 2 with a win over Houston. 2 total touchdowns scored all game. Haas Haney did not have a single passing touchdown. However, I think he had about 270 total yards. So that's a good start for us. Good start for Haney. Good start for Oregon State. And this only gets more and more challenging next week because we have Haas Haney's former team in the TCU Horned Frogs. Very good. Oh, Haney only had 9 yards. Okay. I thought he had like 30 yards rushing. Oh, boy. Not bad. You know, I want to average over 4 yards a carry. That's what we need to do. But you know what? Rough first game. Trying to get some things figured out. It's all right, though. We'll get it figured out. And before we advance the week, want to go into coach abilities, and we're going to officially get this maxed out. Boom. So we have 4s all across the board for this. Next time we will be unlocking Motivator. Next time we up our abilities. But that is going to do it, guys, for this episode. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, make sure to subscribe to follow the Twitch channel down below. It's going to be in the description. Stream all these games completely live. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.